When the attack came, Rowley fought them. I'm told he was very brave.
No one can help him now, and no one can help you.
Here, to me if you need healing.
Well done, my friends. That one will spread his veil of lies no more. Yet I fear this was no chance meeting. If Wolfram was here, it could mean trouble for Radagast. You should press on and find him.
The sorcerer said something about a wizard.
He must have meant Radagast.
But why would Agandaur send his minions after Radagast?
The brown wizard concerns himself little with the outside world, yet he has worked against Sauron in the past. Perhaps Agandaur merely wishes to settle an old score, but it seems more likely he seeks to prevent Radagast from aiding his enemies. We should find him.
This could mean Agandaur guessed our plan and has struck first.
If so, Radagast may be in grave danger.
We will find him, but what about you? Are you hurt?
The beast did its damage, but not enough to keep me from the air. I will be fully recovered soon enough.
What manner of creature is this you have defeated? What a foul stench it has!
Who can say? Some beast from an older world, maybe. Bred and twisted by the Dark Lord to serve his most trusted servants.
Never have I seen a wood so dense and forbidding. What can we expect to find here?
I cannot say for certain. Mirkwood is no place for my kind. We can soar over the great wood, but its secrets remain hidden beneath the trees. The forest has an evil reputation, however. Be on your guard as you search for Radagast.
Some of my kin dwell in this wood. I wonder if we might seek their aid.
It is true, King Thranduil's people dwell in the forest, but many dark miles lie between here and the Elven King's halls. One might wander for weeks in this part of Mirkwood without encountering an elf.
What of the woodmen? I've heard there are some who make their homes in this forest.
You speak of the Bjornings. Yes, there are hearty men who dwell on the western edge of Mirkwood, but they are rarely found this far north, and they are wary of strangers, as any who dare to dwell in this wood should be.
We will continue the search on foot. Should we look for you here once we have found him?
No, I must find my companions. They are probably worried about me. Together, we will keep watch from above. Radagast has many friends among the birds of Mirkwood. If you find him, he can send a message to us easily enough.
Very well, but be careful. There may be more of these fell beasts about.
I don't like the look of this Mirkwood. I wish our path would have led us elsewhere.
Why would Radagast choose to make his home in such a place?
They say that Mirkwood was not always like this. It was fair enough before the shadow of the Dark Lord fell over it.
That shadow lies here still. There are evil creatures in this wood. Be on your guard. Look, there!
Warg!
That's done it. Now the whole forest knows we're here.
Let's go. The warg that one hears is worse than the orc that one fears.
True, but where the warg howls, there also the orc prowls. An encampment of orcs!
Be watchful. The wargs have given away our presence.
I don't like this. Keep your eyes open.
Up there, an archer!
It's an ambush!
They seek cover in the undergrowth.
We need cover from their arrows! They're charging!
eggs. Insect eggs, maybe.
But so many. And so large.
Be careful!
sorely hurt.
Eridan is down! Help him!
Come on, Ranger. There are still foes to defeat.
Many thanks. Let's get back to it.
We must be nearing Radagast's home.
Enemy archers on the high ground!
Must be Radagast's home.
It looks peaceful enough.
Then what did the sorcerer mean when he said we were too late?
Perhaps he was only trying to discourage us.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
woods are thick with the Uruk-hai.
Listen, they're all around us. On the hunt for something.
We must find him before the orcs do.
You can take me!
Fall before me, fiends!
many spider tracks leading deeper into the woods. It appears as if they were dragging something. I fear it could be Radagast, but whether he was living or dead, I cannot say.
I thank you for my life, friends. I had abandoned all hope before you appeared. I am Glorhirin, an elf of the woodland realm. It is our custom to be wary of strangers, yet I have never been happier to see unfamiliar faces.
Is it unusual to find so many orcs in this part of the wood?
Orcs can be found throughout Mirkwood, save where my people's realm is maintained. Yet never have I seen so many in this part of the wood. There are separate tribes and companies present as well. Some have come from the Grey Mountains to the north, but there are also large and savage Uruks out of Dol Guldur, far to the south. The enemy prepares to make war in earnest. This bodes ill for the woodland realm.
I did not expect to meet any of my sylvan kin. Are we near then to your home?
No, the woodland realm lays many days' travel to the east.
We have come seeking Radagast the Brown. Have you seen him?
I and one other came here as scouts for King Thranduil. We discovered enemies gathering and thought to consult with Radagast. But we were waylaid by orcs and spiders before we could reach his home. I fear both he and my companion Galron are in grave danger.
Can your people help us in our search for Radagast?
No, the woodland realm lays many days' travel to the east. We can expect no help from there.
Where is Galron?
Alas, I cannot say. We came upon a band of orcs, and while we battled them, spiders began to cast down their lines from the trees above. I was entangled, and the orcs bore me away. I can only hope that Galron escaped a similar fate. Orcs and spiders working together in this manner bodes ill for my people, and more so for Galron. I must find him.
Mirkwood is well known as the haunt of spiders, but I had not heard they were allied with the orcs.
Orcs and spiders are constant foes of my people, but rarely have we contended with both at once. I fear the enemy has made alliance with the Spider Queen Sinathra, who is rumored to dwell deep within the mountains of Mirkwood.
We will help you look for Galron.
see movement in the trees.
You haven't got the stomach to face me!
on through this marsh.
Giant spiders!
Feel the wrath of the Eldar!
Fight me if you dare! Let's see if you can take me! Fight me if you dare!
Hold before me, please!
I need a little help!
Can't take much more.
I cannot do that yet! Swiftly, before death claims him. I must wait. I cannot do that yet. Let me help you.
Elmer, that was a close call.
I need more time.
Most appreciated, friend.
You must have aid.
These webs are arranged for defense. We are nearing the spider's lair.
Well met, my friend. Are you looking for repairs? I suppose it's too much to hope that you stumbled over one of those black pearls in your wanderings.
Fortune favored me. I have the pearl you desired.
Never have my hands held a treasure so glorious. Words alone aren't enough to express my gratitude. Here, take this in return. Some of my finest craftwork. Only the best for you.
Are you here to buy something? Speak up! Time's a waste. Are you here to buy something?
sure of it.
The wizard!
The wizard? No, no, my dears. That is food. He says the wizard must die. Take him and devour him, he commands. And so I shall. But not yet. Not yet. Let him hang a bit first. Let him await my pleasure. But the wizard alone is barely a meal for one such as myself. Now four is a feast.
Hurry, before death claims her!
I was sure I'd met my end. It's totally wrong.
Carefully. Let him down slowly now.
He yet lives.
Aye, and he's coming around.
Radagast, are you well?
Oh, what a thoroughly unpleasant experience. I shall have more pity for flies in the future.
There was a powerful force here, and it is clear that you were their target. Why does the enemy hunt you?
The enemy never needs a reason to kill and destroy. But if I were to hazard a guess why they were after me in particular, I would say it is because of my talent for gathering and sending news quickly.
That could mean they are planning attacks against our nearby allies.
That's bad news for the Bjornings and the Wood Elves. Maybe we should try to warn them.
Oh, you needn't concern yourself with that. As I said, I have a talent for such things. I will make sure our friends are warned. It's the neighborly thing to do, after all.
I had heard Mirkwood was home to many spiders, but I never expected this. Are there more of her kind in this wood?
I certainly hope not. This was the Spider Queen Senathra. I've heard many fearful tales of her from my friends among the forest creatures, but I've never before had the misfortune of encountering her. I'm rather surprised to find her here. By all accounts, she kept her lair in the craggy mountains near Dol Guldur, far to the south.
Dol Guldur was a stronghold of the enemy in the past. What can you tell me of it?
It's a terrible place. A fortress built upon a bare hill in the south of the forest. Of old, the Dark Lord himself dwelt there. He was driven out some years past, but it seems that evil has returned once more to Dol Guldur. I am told that fell creatures of many sorts are gathering there. Roscobel, my usual home, lies a little too close to Dol Guldur for comfort, so I came here. I have several such retreats. You can never be too prepared living in Mirkwood and all. But do I know you?
No, Radagast, but you do know me.
Ah, young Bellerum. It's a pleasure to see you. So you are a part of this little party too? It's quite a mixed bag, really. I don't see elves, dwarves, and men rubbing elbows often, especially not in Mirkwood. Now add an eagle as well. This is turning out to be a rather extraordinary day, really, all things considered.
I am just glad we came in time. My friends and I have a mission, and we came seeking your aid.
We must find the dragon Urgost who dwells in the Grey Mountains.
But we don't have a lot of time to spend looking.
We were told you might be able to help us find him.
You wish to find a dragon? Oh dear, is that really wise?
The spider's venom can be lethal. I have some skill at healing. Let me attend you at once.
No cause for concern. It happens I know a thing or two about venoms and poisons. Sinathra's poison could be deadly, but killing prey outright is not the way of such creatures. No, they much prefer to keep their meals alive for a time. Just as a farmer might age a cheese to improve its flavor, really. She used only enough venom to keep me quiet.
Our mission is pressing. Do you know where the dragon dwells?
Well, he's a dragon, so I would say the Grey Mountains.
Yes, that we know. But do you know where in the Grey Mountains?
I haven't the foggiest notion, really.
It seems we were misinformed.
Ah, now, not so fast. I may not know where Urgost dwells, but I just might be able to find out. But I would need my staff for that, and I seem to have mislaid it somewhere.
One of your order, Mithrandir, or Gandalf if you prefer, is well known to me. I thought you two would be similar, yet you seem quite different.
Do I? Well, cannot one elf be unlike another, and yet both still be elves? I suppose there is no one quite like Gandalf, although I sometimes feel as if I should be more like him. At any rate, I assure you, we are both wizards in spite of our differences.
My master, Elrond, has spoken of the Order of Wizards many times, yet still I know little of your origins. Will you tell me what manner of being you are and from whence you come?
That I am forbidden to reveal. Some things must remain a secret, at least for the present. Suffice to say, we are, and think on it no more.
We found your staff and brought it along with us. I knew you would have need of it once we found you.
Ah, excellent. Aren't you the clever one? Crafty as a fox in your own fashion, too, I can tell. I'm grateful to you. Well then, let's see what we can find out, shall we? My friends might know a thing or two. News for me, little one? Ah. I see, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Very brave of you. Well done, my friend. And there you have it.
Perhaps you could explain further for those of us who do not speak the language of swallows.
Oh, you don't? Quite a pity, really. They're rather pleasant little fellows. Always something nice to say.
Well, what did this one have to say?
Quite a bit, actually. Here, let me show you.
Have you considered my offer?
You bargain with what you do not possess, man of the South.
I will have your price soon enough. Think carefully before you spurn this offer, dragon. As mighty as you are, you would do well not to offend my master.
I did not say I refused. Only that you must first achieve my reward before you can give it.
Ah, formality. I go now to take your price, but I will leave men behind to await your answer. Consider well, but not too long.
My time and my thoughts are my own to spend.
For now.
Sinathra is no more. That was a feat worthy of heroes of the elder days. I am honored to have witnessed it.
Your aid was greatly appreciated. Thank you, kinsman.
I am pleased to have done my part. That is one less threat to my people.
What of the missing Galron? Were you able to find him?
Sadly, I was unable to save Galron. I discovered he fell in the same battle in which I was captured. I recovered his war gear from the orcs, and I wish you to have it. Galron would be pleased to know it was still being used to fight the enemy. I must hasten home to inform my lord of everything that I've learned here. I shall pause only long enough to consult with Radagast. Farewell, Lady of Imladris.
The little cave swallow has told me where Ogost's lair can be found. I can guide us there when you are ready to depart.
Oh, still here? I thought you were off to find a dragon.
What can you tell me of the creature we seek?
The dragon? I believe you'll find dragons have three things in abundance: strength, cunning, and greed. You'd be wise not to underestimate Urgost when it comes to any of these. I really rather wish you weren't set on finding the dragon. You seem like such nice people.
These woods are filled with enemies. Are you certain you can find your way to safety?
Don't concern yourself with that. I've lived in Mirkwood for a very long time. I won't be caught off guard again.
Where will you go from here, Radagast?
Perhaps I will visit my friends in the Wood Elf realm. Or I might drop in on a few folks I know among the Bjornings. There's even a very nice family of badgers that might take me in. I will have to give it some thought.
Your pardon, you said badgers?
Yes, indeed. Oh, I know what you're thinking. How can anyone get along with a group of grumpy old badgers? It's true, they're not as amiable as foxes, but they're really quite agreeable once you get to know them.
I am certain you are correct. Good luck to you, wherever you may travel.
We know now where Urgost may be found. That part of the Grey Mountains is bleak and inhospitable, but I can guide us there easily enough.
I fear that finding Urgost will prove far easier than vanquishing him. Have you ever faced a dragon before?
No. That is a risk I have gladly avoided. One does not willingly seek out a dragon, unless there is no choice.
We will be departing soon.
We will be ready.
The sun walks above the clouds. Let's take to the air and greet her.
Our adventure has grown ever more dangerous. You seem rather young for this risk. Perhaps an older eagle should come to take your place.
This is not the time for me to abandon you, even if an older or wiser eagle could come in time. I've sworn to see this to the end. Would not be found faithless when I am needed the most.
I cannot refuse such a great heart, but I hope we will not one day regret this choice.
Though I spoke of adventure when we began, I know there is far more at stake than proving myself. Agendaur will ravage the north if left unchecked. This is what I must do.
Urgost must be dealt with. Are you ready to face the dragon?
I hear they're large and slow creatures, almost clumsy in the air. I've no doubt I could easily fly circles around it. Let it try to singe my feathers. It won't come close, I promise you. But of course, it's for Belaram to decide how near we come to the dragon. He'll know what is safe to do.
Radagast has confirmed our fears. Agendaur is indeed forging an alliance with Urgost. If you cannot prevent this, Dragonfire will soon engulf the fields and settlements of the north. No land is beyond the reach of the dragon. No fortification can withstand him. May the Valar grant you strength of is the hobbit Bilbo Baggins. Perhaps he would have a thought or two on the matter.
Seek him out.
Is there something I can help you with, Andrea?
Agendaur will not have his dragon. We will prevent it.
You will earn the eternal thanks of all the people of the North if you do so.
Elrond is a generous host, but it is long since I rested in my own aerie.
Do you harbor doubts about remaining with us?
No, it is not doubt you sense. I grow frustrated that Agendaur has eluded us in spite of our efforts. I wish nothing more than to sink my talons into his flesh. My need for revenge has not diminished. It is now as hard and cold as the sharpest mountain peak. Fear not. Nothing will turn me aside from this task.
Are you close in friendship to Radagast?
Radagast has been a true friend to the Great Eagle since he first appeared in Middle-earth with the other wizards many hundreds of years ago. I have called him friend since I was a fledgling. Gandalf, too, is a valued friend, but only Radagast has devoted himself entirely to the welfare of birds and beasts. By doing so, Radagast has also won the loyalty of my kind. You have done a great service in saving him from the Spider Queen.
It's good to see you. What news do you bring?
It seems we must search out a dragon by the name of Urgost. Have you any knowledge of him?
A dragon? What madness drives you to the lair of such a deadly creature?
Agendaur seeks an alliance with the dragon. We cannot allow that to happen.
How the three of you could hope to kill a dragon is beyond me. I know of only one person who bandied words with a dragon and lived to tell of it, and that would be Bilbo. I reckon he's the one to be giving you advice. My advice would be to stay well away.
We must find Agendour. Farewell, Glowin.
Hello, Andriel. I do hope you've come to give me an account of your recent adventures.
Where to begin? I certainly don't need to tell you that Mirkwood is a perilous place, but we could not have been prepared for what we found there. And so, with Sinatra dead and Radagast safe, we returned here to Imladris to inform Elrond of all we had learned.
Heavens, what a tale! I should think you were making the whole thing up, but I know an elf of Elrond's household would never lie. I hope I can keep all the facts straight. I'll have to jot down some notes. Oh, but perhaps I'll take a short nap first. Frequent naps help keep the mind sharp, you know. So you're on your way to find a dragon. I set out to do that once myself, to my everlasting amazement.
Why, of course. I had nearly forgotten, but you have dealt with a dragon before.
Why, yes, I suppose there are not too many people who've come face to face with a dragon and lived to tell of it.
What advice would you offer for one who goes in search of such a creature?
Advice? First I'd say stealing from them is generally a bad idea. I'd avoid that if you can. Secondly, should you find yourself in a pinch, try flattery.
Flattery? But what use could that be?
Yes, strange as it may seem, I was rather complimentary when I spoke with old Smaug and found he took to flattery as readily as my niece Angelica. Yes, vain creatures, the both of them. I really hope you'll come back later and fill me in on how your adventures are progressing.
Who could say no to such an appreciative audience? Now I really should be on my way. Farewell, Bilbo.
My Govanen, Andriel. Have you news for me?
Sadly, I have not found the mithril you require. Perhaps my next visit will bring you happier news.
Please, do not trouble yourself if other matters demand your attention. Yet if you could find this mithril, you would have my deepest gratitude.
I can't believe what I've heard. You're actually such... and the three of you did walk into them. Ordinarily, I'd be dead set.
My thanks, Captain. May fortune favor Nordenbald as well. Until we meet again.
It's happy I am to see you again, my friend. But this news you bring couldn't be worse. Agendour is trying to form an alliance with Urgost, and what's more, he's offered him Nordenbald as payment. I fear our days are numbered.
Take heart, Rodri. We will deal with Urgost.
Once before, you saved my life when I thought myself doomed. Maybe you can do so again. I've learned a good deal from my father and Bruni, but, well, I never thought it would be an elf maid who'd teach me the most about courage and friendship. The blessings of the dwarves of Nordenbad will go with you always, Andriel.
location of Urgost's lair, and you still mean to face down the dragon? May your courage sustain you, my friend.
Are you here to buy something?